Yo guys, what is up? Ako pala si Batro at kakatapos na natin sa second trial. Tingnan natin yung mga next quest natin na available. Ano pa rin, Mr. Moon. Speak with Dick. Ito muna tayo kay Dick bago tayo mag-proceed dun sa pinaka-main mission natin.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Bombarda. Mukhang maganda pakinggan yun ah. Bombarda. Asa si Dick? Okay.
Dick would like to speak with you when you have a moment.
Siyempre naman para sa Dick.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Dick thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
Yun.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room, one male, one female. Deeg suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
Meron na
I've
tayong
seen
isang nakuha
thestrals
nun, di ba?
before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
Alright. So, yung testral, ilagay natin siya dito. Paano ba punta? Oh. Lalaki pala to. Stop. Hello. Yun, meron tayong testral hair. So, kailangan natin yung kumuha ng babae. Not too far, ah. Gusto ka, Dick. Not too far nga. Nasa pinadulo na ng Hogwarts yun eh. Yun, female pala, kailangan natin female. Tama ka, female. Ay, wait lang. Handa na dapat natin to. Ayun. Gamit tayo ng invisible para maanoan agad natin sila. Taas, tapos ito. Para makapaghanap tayo ng female. Ito.
Arrest the momentum.
Hala!
Arrest the momentum.
Hindi ka makakataasan, boy.
Not going to hurt you.
Ano yung kalaban na nandito? Ay, pala, ayoko ng kalabanin yan. Balik tayo sa Hogsmeade. para kulin sa yung napakaganda naman ng Hogsmeade pag gano'ng winter. Malapit na magpasko eh. Sakto pala yung team dito, no?
Just let me
Breeding
know
pen
if
po.
there's something in particular you're looking for.
Pero magbenta muna tayo, boy.
Malakas siya, so hindi natin bebenta. Mood talaga na pa natin tayo dito. Makapagbenta tayo. Salamin na. Oo, wag yan. Oo, wag din yan. Ito. Benta na ba tayo mag na yan?
Tayo kailangan. Breeding pen.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Alright. Balikan tayo ng Hogwarts para makapag-breed na tayo ng Thestral. Ay, Hogwarts map pala. Ano nagagawa natin? Oh, return to Dick. Okay. Kompleto na kami.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent! Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
May another room para sa breeding. Iniisip pa lang natin ginawa na ni ni room of requirements. Grabe na ano ba siya mag-isip talaga. Wamp. So dito tayo mag-breed.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Sige po. Nakakatakot.
Revelio.
It's our Slytherin spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Pag si Sebastian Sallow talaga eh. Magano ka eh. Magdududa ka lang. Ay, sorry! Kailangan pala natin selection yung isang Thestral natin doon. Bakit ang breeding place na to? Yun na yun.
Protego!
Mga anak na agad siya nun. So habang nag-aantay tayo dyan, diretso muna tayo sa quest kay Sebastian Sallow.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh,
The Forbidden Forest.
wala nakakita sa amin pumasok dito ha.
Do you have any clue what kind of creatures live in there? You're lucky to be alive.
Alakabur. Ano kaya na-discover niya, boy?
You'll never believe what I've learned.
Ano naman yon?
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret,
Okay.
but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Okay.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only
Kaysa mamatay
option.
kami katulad
And I'm
ng sa
glad we did it,
kita ni
because in the spellbook I
Sebastian.
also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
Yun lang.
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Yun lang.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Ano sasabihin
I
natin kay
am
Ominous?
not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible
Hindi
story.
pala nila
It is.
kasalanan eh.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Anong gagawin natin, boy? Habang matagal pa yung mission sa Testrals na to. Acquire a direct with the snaps. Hanap. Oh. Di naman pala ganun kalayo. Sana pagkatapos natin kunin lahat ng mga to is matapos na yun sa mga testral. May kalaban ba doon? Meron yun. Ayun.
Arrest the momentum.
assignment's all finished.
Tama ba? Tama. Sabi na eh. Kasi may plus yung pangalan niya eh. Siya lang naman yung kakaiba dun eh. Alrighty. Give us
There's
a
so much
reward.
we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
Yo. Yo, so cute. Diba yun yung laruan na nagpupo? Yung magical ano?
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Hello.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
Of course.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Bombarda.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Bombarda.
Well done. Now, let us put it... Practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Heavy damage.
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Oh, bakit mo kami gusto kausapin? Why though?
Professor, might I have a moment?
Kakausapin lang natin
Yes.
about sa mga
What is it?
Pass.
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly
Meron
of
po
a
talaga
scholarly
kami sa
nature,
room
one
requirements
must take
ng
into
mga
account both one's
beasts.
enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my
Akala niya
home.
siya.
I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Okay. Ano ba yung kami?
What type of beast is an alchemy?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
Eggs pure silver, boy. Milyonaryo ka talaga niyan.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow, and there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons.
Okay.
I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that
Ayun
wizard
pala yung
kind
hinuli natin,
learned
no?
to benefit properly
Ngayon ko lang
from them.
na-realize.
Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path.
Opo.
Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Now, balik tayo sa mission natin kay Dick. Mali pala eh. Sa map pala natin dapat yun din. Room of requirement. Para. Oh, ito yun sa kabila. Pwede na natin yung testral na to. Oh, baby testral. Stop! Ay, siguro okay na rin sila dito. Kasi nakakatakot naman
I
yung
should
itsura
let
nila
Deke
eh.
know about the newborn Thestral.
Diba? Mukhang nakakatakot naman yung mga itsura nila. Bagay dito sila sa lugar na to. So, maglabas tayo ng toy na babagay sa testral. Great trap. Jobbernaut. Mukhang kahit ano lang yung laruan nila dito, no? Bones na lang, makakatakot naman kayo. Alright. Ay, nilaro niya agad. Diba, yung baby mo, iniwanan mo. Pagka panganak na, naglaro sila magdalay, ang cute eh. Anyway, may isi-share lang ako sa inyo. Okay? Hey. Habang hinihintay natin yung pag-breed ng mga testrals na yun, nag-breed din tayo dito ng hippogriff. Si Highwing, tsaka si pangalan ito, Kalisod. Kaligo. Ayan. Magiging nanay na rin si Highwing. Anyway, tapos na tayo sa pinaka-main objective natin. Yun ay paalam kay Dick ang mga nangyari sa mga testral. Oh, taas ng binagsak natin. Dick!
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself.
Isa tayo sa
Deke
mga
often
pinagkakatiwalaan
wonders
ni
what
Dick.
became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Mukhang next natin dito yung Phoenix Boy ah. Ito yun ah. Anyway, dito muna matatapos yung main mission natin or story dito. Sa next na natin gawin yung pinaka main mission. Yun lang. Peace out.